This week on Blood Brothers TV.
I'm sitting in bed last night thinking, man, I've got this spot to go, this spot to go. I know those birds are there. I know those birds are over there. I'm like, so I meet my cameraman this morning. I'm like, let's go to this farm, you know. And it's all anticipation. You know it's gonna happen if you do it right. If you do it right, it's gonna happen.
I'm Heath Samuels, grew up here in Kansas, in Eureka, small town kid. Always found myself in the outdoors, always hunting one thing or the other, fishing in the off season. My dad got me into it growing up. That was our time that we spent together. Played sports in high school as far as golf. I wrestled, a little bit of football. Most of my after school time was spent out in the woods with my father. We hunted about everything, and it's all we ever, that's how we spent a majority of our time growing up.
I was raised outdoors with my father having the farm. I always enjoyed the land and the woods. Taught me a lot about the woods, not so much about hunting, but just kind of picked it up on my own. And I guess that makes you have just as much respect for it as anybody when you learn it on your own. I could be sitting in the office right now in Evansville, Indiana on the phone like I probably ought to be. To be out here, not worry about your phone or doing anything with business or anything on the farm, let you get away from it for just a little while. A big part of that, is just therapy and relaxation and getting your mind off things.
Cherokee Sports presents Blood Brothers, an ancestral bond between like-minded individuals that share one passion. New Breed TV, brought to you by Cherokee Sports. Blood Brothers TV, share your passion.
Innovative products for successful hunts just like these is what Cherokee Sports is all about. I'm Brett Fulcher with Cherokee Sports, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode.
When we came in here this morning, we kind of waited on them to see where they were roosting. They were roosted way back, kind of to the left of us when we came in. But that's kind of where they usually roost. So we walked up the hill, decided to come back down here, put a little spread out. I've got a submissive Sally, I've got a wobble head out, and I've got a submissive Sally without a stake, kind of a tom in the breeding position on her. And it's kind of a little draw to my right here where they come off the hill. We're just going to have to wait them out because they're obviously doing something else right now. I think they're out in the fields on the other side of the creek, but they'll make their way up here sooner or later. I had to go straighten out my submissive Sally. I think the wind kind of blew my belly bad act and rubbed her over. It is fixing to get really windy.
We should be okay though. It's no draw.
Yeah, we're kind of out of the wind here. And they like getting in here out of the wind. My grandfather had a farm when I was growing up in Texas. I used to go, my grandfather, he ran an electrical company in Houston, but we lived about 60 miles west of Houston. He had a farm about 30 miles west of that. Well, he would pick me up on the weekends to go help him feed. Well, I always took my 22 with me because we'd have a couple of gates I'd have to open for him, and once I got through that second gate, he'd usually drop me off with my 22, and I'd head to the woods. He'd go check on all the cows. Take him a couple hours to count everything and check them, make sure everything was all right. Well, by the time he was ready to come back and pick me up, I usually had a couple of rabbits in my hand. There's been times where I'd go out in the woods, I'd kill an armadillo with sticks, or 2 or 3, and well, I remember one time I killed this armadillo and came back and he cleaned it for me right there, and we cooked it right over the fire there, and that was the first time I had armadillo and the last.
Blood Brothers TV will be right back. Look me in the eye and tell me looks aren't everything. Tell me you weren't fooled by my perfectly photo-printed body and molded head with my fine, realistic hair. I'm as real as it gets, baby. Tell me I didn't slip in on you and set you up completely undetectable because of my extremely mobile abilities and quick setup. Tell me I wasn't irresistible the moment you saw me. Tell me how unfair it is for me to hold your attention so well that you didn't notice that one important thing in your surroundings. Tell me I'm the only one that's on your mind. There's never been another like me. Nope, you ain't gotta say anything at all, 'cause you're close enough I can smell it on your breath. Boom.
The new age of turkey decoy realism is here. The new Cherokee Sports Hairy Heads. Available at Walmart.
Welcome back to Blood Brothers TV.
Well, when I first learned how to shoot a gun, we'd hang a clothesline in our backyard, and I had a BB gun. We'd put clothespins and a little piece of tin on them. And I'd crank that BB gun as fast as I could and shoot those tin things and make them spin around. And it was kind of a practice for my first hunting was quail hunting. And then from there it was the dove hunting. And from there it was the wood duck hunting out in some of the sloughs around Texas. And from there it was the deer hunting. And then I didn't really start turkey hunting until I moved to Tennessee about 16 years ago. A friend of mine, Brett Fulcher, and he got me into turkey hunting, and it's been gangbusters ever since. Think I was gonna let him walk on by?
Didn't know what you was gonna do, bro. We had some technical difficulties with old Billy.
Yeah, we did.
The wind.
At least he ended up in a decent position, though.
Hey, that guy was checking them hands out. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, he wasn't gobbling. He was coming in slipping, wasn't he?
He was sly. He was sly. Very sly. We heard that one gobble, about 10 minutes ago, and we just froze.
Well,
Neither one of us were ready.
Yeah, and there's
one drumming right behind us.
Yeah, I thought we was gonna be busted.
I did too. I thought they were 6 feet from us.
I know. I thought they were gonna come down this hill right behind us. But luckily we was tucked up in here.
It worked out good.
That's right.
Worked out really good.
Just make sure that you can shoot up there just past that, to the right of that snag out in the middle. You can shoot that all right?
I need to, this snag here is fine. It's these little low ones right here.
Well, just shoot through that crap.
All right.
I mean, you ain't got no problem with that.
All right. I don't see him. Here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, coming right here.
There he goes. Get ready. You turned on.
Yeah. Where's he at?
Smoky. Right in the dang decoy. He couldn't stand it. He didn't like the little mouse squeak I did he?
No.
Come on. Predator eradication.
Yes.
Boy, he's pretty, ain't he?
He is pretty.
You need one of them shaker things. All you need is a little squeaker and a daggum Cherokee Sports daggum turkey
That's
decoy.
exactly right.
Blood Brothers TV will be right back. Fusion game calls from Cherokee Sports. 2 calls fused together. Only 1 call to carry. One call changes it all. Welcome back to Blood Brothers TV.
When you take somebody hunting for the first time and they kill their first animal, the look on their face, the pure adrenaline going through them, you know that you just created a bond that's going to last a lifetime. I think one of the strongest things that my dad ever taught me growing up in the outdoors is respect. Not only respect for other human beings, but respect for the land that we grow up on and the animals that grow up within the land. If I didn't have the outdoors to spend time in, I have no idea. I wouldn't even want to think about where I'd be if I didn't have the outdoors. The friendships and bonds that are created between two people or between me and my friends when we're out in the woods hunting are so important to me, basically because I know that I'm going to be able to depend on that guy probably for the rest of my life. It's unlike any other friendship that you'll ever have. It's just a bond between you and your buddies, and only you know how that, you can tell how that feels, and it's a whole different deal than anything else in life. It's not about who gets to pull the trigger or who gets to release the arrow. It's all about being together, experiencing that as a team and as brothers, getting to see what this other guy just did or what this guy is getting ready to do, that makes that feeling just kind of a tingle inside, that makes you keep coming back and back and back. It makes you get up at 4:30 in the morning to be ready by dawn. It's a feeling that can't be explained. It's something that I don't ever want to live without, basically. It's awesome.
Look at that, son.
Whew. Man. Oh.
Good shot.
Just about missed. They smoked that decoy, didn't they?
Oh, he did. He jumped up. They were purring. Did you hear him purring?
Yeah.
They were mad. And he said, forget this. I ain't
Oh, yeah.
having it.
And then
How
the
quick-
one
how-
just said nope.
Yeah, how quick is that to come across the fence? A little bit. And he said, forget.
Looked at the hooks. They came in and hit that decoy.
That's right. He's used to shooting twice.
Tore Billy up.
Again. Again, son.
LBD. Long beard down.
They didn't even strike. They were just coming to kick some butt. And the way things go around here, we might have to buy stock in Cherokee Sports. Good job.
Whew. Done. Done.
Boo, girl.
Boom. My name is Heath Samuels, and I am a blood brother.
Blood Brothers TV will be right back. The most mobile and realistic decoys from Cherokee Sports. Fusion Decoys. Another solution from Cherokee Sports. Welcome back to Blood Brothers TV.
Is where I live in Evansville, Indiana, in town. Live in the city of Evansville. People don't get out of their apartments or houses or 6 o'clock at night, they're in, they shut the door, they don't see what the outdoors is all about. Weekend, same thing. They might get out and cut the yard and door shut again, they're in the house, you know, but somebody like myself being an outdoorsman, you know, I get to enjoy the green grass and the trees and the deer and the turkeys and everything that nature brings you. And there's no way I'd want to live that lifestyle. They could see us. Oh, he sees them. Where's his brother? Oh, here he goes. Does that bird qualify as a taker? I ain't shooting him if he doesn't have double beard. No, he's looking at them hens and he's saying, I want to get some of that. I want to... Come on down here, sweetheart. She's coming this way a little bit. Oh, yeah. Come on. She's coming this way a little bit. Oh, yeah. Come on. Oh, she's just slowly walking away. This that's the one you want to shoot right there that just gobbled. That's good. The meat hunter, man, I'm going to shoot the first thing that comes in. It looks like it's going to be a hen. I'm a meat hunter. Born and raised in Lincoln County, Tennessee, Fayetteville, Tennessee. Born and raised on a farm, basically, and after high school went to go into agriculture. Went to a school in Tennessee called Tennessee Tech and got my business and agronomy degrees. After college, I went to work for Tennessee Farmers Cooperative. Worked there for a few years and wound up in Indiana working with Cargill in grain marketing. And that's where I am today, working with farmers in the Midwest and in Tennessee as a commodity broker, along with the family farm there in Lincoln County. Got a lot of turkeys, got a lot of deer, big hunter. Love to turkey hunt, deer hunt, duck hunt, dove hunt, you name it. Just a big outdoorsman. Jason's place here where we're hunting today. Been up here hunting several times, hunted deer here a few times, hunted turkeys here several times, and most of the time, such a good friend. You know, he takes me to one ridge and the turkeys are on the opposite ridge. Then he takes me down into the bottom and the turkeys are up on top. So, you know, a friend that'll walk you around his woods like that and just give you a view of his place and see the wildlife from a distance. I mean, it's hard to beat a friend like that. You know, having a friend that'll do that for you, give you all that exercise and education over the years, you know, that's awful nice of them to do that. Hunted with decoys my whole life, basically. Today I got to see something with the birds working the decoys that I've never seen before. Usually in the past, the decoys that I've hunted with, birds get close and they start to get nervous. That's when they usually take off or you better be shooting. These decoys today, awfully good and awfully impressed with the way the Tom worked right around those decoys with no nervous feelings at all. We had never had that before. You know, all the times in the past with my previous decoys, using the previous decoys I've used, they would just about always get right into the decoy setup and think something was up. Bird right up on the decoys, just never did spur the decoys, but was right at it within a couple feet for 2 minutes of these decoys, walking right around the middle of them, and didn't spook once.
I've never seen turkeys come in like that, and
He just worked his way down slow.
and hang around those decoys.
What did y'all think about that show?
That was good. Did you see him right there at the end? He just wrapped it like he was standing beside Billy Badass, just like, who's bigger?
I'm Bryan Divis, and I'm glad Cherokee Sports has let me share my story with you.
Blood Brothers TV rocks. If you'd like a chance of having your hunt filmed, just become a Cherokee Sports Blood Brother by going to www.bloodbrotherstv.com. A new breed of TV, brought to you by Cherokee Sports. You've been watching Blood Brothers TV.